Hey everyone, welcome back to the vlog. This is just in response to a question that I get asked quite a lot actually by people I meet on boats and people, members of the general public. How do you remain financed? Well, a lot of people that I meet on the canals who live on a boat have full-time jobs. For example, I met the head chef of the Admiral Nelson the other day. He's just bought himself a boat. So his plan is to basically move all the way down to Stoke Bruin and then move the boat all the way back up again. So under the terms, if you want to remain a continuous cruiser, you've got to move forward every couple of weeks and you've got to move at least a mile. You can't keep on going backwards and forwards to the same spot. You've got to move forward. But that doesn't mean you can't go down one canal and then back up the other way. So that's what he's going to do, so that he can remain in the general area where he's working, right? He working in Braunston. Another couple I met do exactly the same. They live in a wide beam. They've both got full-time jobs. Most people I know that have full-time jobs also have another method of transport other than the boat, such as a car. So what they'll do is they'll move the boat, walk back, get the car, move it up to the boat, and that way they've got transport to go wherever they need to for their day jobs. Because remember, when you're living on the canals, you can get quite isolated, in terms of, you're not near any sort of major shopping centre or transport hub or anything like that. So if you are in a full-time job, you may wish to consider, keeping some other form of transport. A bicycle is something a lot of people use. But most people I know that have full-time jobs also have a car. Another way you can finance yourself is becoming a fundraiser of the Canal River Trust. That's the job I started doing before I bought the boat. One of my mates, Dave, he works as a fundraiser on the Macclesfield Canal mostly. He's a full-time liveaboard, so the bit of money he earns from fundraising pays for his diesel, pays for his coal, his food, and a few bits and pieces, I guess, as well. So that's another job you could potentially do. If you are interested in that, check out Indeed. I think that's where I saw the job advertised. So that's one way of financing yourself. Another way is if you're highly skilled in a particular art or craft, you can, sell your services or your goods from your boat. And that's what we call a roving trader. It's only a little bit extra per year on top of your license fee, but it enables you to trade from your boat. I'd actually looked into it because I was thinking about selling my jam from this boat, but the problem with roving traders is you kind of, to make money, proper money, you've kind of got to go to all the festivals. And it can be quite seasonal as well. So in the spring, summer months, you'll probably get more trade than you will, say, in the winter months. So to give you a couple of examples, there's a guy who has a buddy attached to the front of his boat, and that's his workshop, and he's a blacksmith. And he makes ornaments out of, metal and all that kind of stuff, welding and all that kind of shit, right? There's another boat called Baked on Board, and they produce wood-fired pizza on site. So on the bow of their boat, they've got a wood-fired pizza oven, which I think is a really cool idea, but they go around and they sell wood-fired pizza to anybody. They set up the chairs on the towpath and what have you. So that's called a roving trader. So that's another way you can finance yourself. I do meet a lot of retirees or people who have just decided to, stuff this, I'm going to sell the house and go traveling. Retirees who, use their retirement savings to fund their excursion, their retirement years around the canals. For me, I'm extraordinarily lucky in the sense that I'm largely self-funded now, thanks to my patrons. So I've got about a dozen patrons, and collectively they give me just enough money to pay for my license fee, my food, and my petrol, and the occasional pub visit, and an occasional spa visit as well. So, because I'm a full-time traveller, I don't work. My work is creating videos, right? And my website and all that kind of stuff. So that's my full-time job, if you like. It's not really a full-time job though, you know, but that's how I fund myself, right? So there's a few examples of how you can, you know, finance yourself while living on a boat on the canals. I hope that's answered your question. If you've got any further questions on that, obviously, sing out below. See ya.